And
yeah,
so,
in that regard, Srila Prabhupada had mentioned in a lecture in 72, he said, so if you are actually serious about Krishna, then Krishna will send you someone who is representative, and he will take charge of you. That is the process. If you do not find a guru, that means Krishna is not yet pleased. Either you are not serious.
okay, so that's what I'm saying. So the Ritviks are saying, well, there is nobody qualified. That's like, what was that story from Mahabharata? Duryodhana and Arjuna? No, Duryodhana and Yudhisthira.
Mm.
And Krishna said, I want you go out into the kingdom, I want you to find someone inferior. Was it inferior to you or superior to you?
Superior to you.
I want you to find someone who is superior to you.
Mm.
And so they both went out and they came back at some point, sometime later, and they were both alone. So Krishna asked Duryodhana, so you have come back alone? He said, yes, my lord, I could not find anybody superior to myself. And Arjuna.
Yudhishthira.
Yudhisthira, he asked to find someone inferior to you.
Right.
Superior to you.
Yeah.
Inferior to you. And Yudhisthira came back alone. And Krishna says, so, why are you alone? He said, my lord, I cannot find anybody inferior to myself.
Mm.
So the world is as how we see it, you see. And Duryodhana couldn't see that anybody was superior to him. He was the best of all. So and Arjuna couldn't see anybody inferior to himself, thinking himself lower than others. Not Arjuna, Yudhisthira. So the senior most Vaishnava sees Guru everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
In Bhagavatam, Guru is even found in the animals, in the crow, in the dog, in the different animals. Prabhupada found the order of his Guru in a postman. The postman, I believe it was the postman, said, oh, why you don't print books? And Prabhupada took it that was the order of his Guru descending to him through a postman.
Mm-hmm.
So the finding the shiksha of Guru, finding the shelter of Guru, all these things, it's not that it just all happens and we have no play in that.
Mm-hmm.
So both these actually we say that the Ritviks undo themselves. I mean, if you follow Vaishnava philosophy, their philosophy is undone. They're like, well, according to Prabhupada, they can't find Guru because they're not sincere.
Mm.
But they will say, well, no, you can't find Guru because there is no one qualified. And I once said to a Ritvik, really? Have you met all the Vaishnavas in the world? Really? You've met all the Vaishnavas in the world and no one's qualified. And then I said, how about this? You had 5,000 disciples of Srila Prabhupada. Some of them have been following this process for upwards of 50 years, without fall down, without deviation. There are such persons. But they have not become pure devotees. Then why would you want to try to follow this process when 5,000 other people before you who actually had Prabhupada's personal association, who served him at his bedside, who helped put on his shoes, who cooked for him and served him and all these things. And what is becoming a pure depend on the mercy of the spiritual master? But after all of this, he didn't give his mercy to anybody. He didn't give his blessings to anybody. Nobody became a pure devotee. But here you are 50 years later. You're just going to follow his teachings and you're going to get his blessings and become a pure devotee. You're so much better than all these other people. Is that what you're saying? Well, no, that's not what they're saying because they're not thinking.
Mm-hmm. And if the process doesn't work, why are you following the process anyway?
The process doesn't work. He has no mercy. These people have been doing this for their whole lifetime. There's no mercy. So actually, this Ritvik philosophy is not born out of deep contemplation. It is not born out of deep study of the Shastra. It is born out of disappointment.
Mm.
Disappointment and fighting. It became an alternative to an oppressive system which they had experienced. An oppressive system where people tried to usurp the position, the actual position of Srila Prabhupada was attempted. I'm not going to put any names in the story, but the story has about 11 different chapters, and in each of those chapters, and in different ways at different degrees, and some of them to the nth degree, tried to usurp the position of Srila Prabhupada as the Acharya of ISKCON, going so far as to even say to some of their godbrothers, I'm your guru now, not Srila Prabhupada. So because of those types of things and everything that led to it, led after it, that is what born the idea